Hey everybody, welcome back to another Max Velocity weather forecast, and today what we're doing is a special report that is in regards to that potential for flooding, as well as significant rainfall, and as well as a big temperature cool down across the southern plains going into early to mid next week. I'm going to give you a latest breakdown on everything that you need to know in this forecast. Let's begin with the storm activity on Saturday, and the storms are going to ramp up over the next several days, but let's begin with Saturday. We'll have some shower and storm chances during the late day, maybe just some isolated activity. Sunday, though, is when we start to get into some more significant rainfall chances, primarily going into Sunday night. We'll start to see some showers and storms across the area, all associated with a pretty weak low pressure system, but due to how much humidity we'll have in the area, it should be able to increase the overall storm chances across the region. Eventually going to the overnight hours, we'll continue to see rain across a large portion of North Texas and as well as Central Texas. Here's a look at the timing according to the European model, so kind of going through Sunday into early Monday. Again, a lot of shower and storm chances will exist. Our best chance of flooding will be from late Sunday into early Tuesday, so it's going to be kind of about a 48-hour time frame almost for North Texas. Eventually heading into late Monday into Tuesday, we'll continue to see some showers and storms even into Tuesday morning. As I mentioned before, a lot of heavy rain is expected out of the system. Now, a lot of people are wondering, will there be a whole lot of severe weather with this? I'm not expecting much beyond a marginal threat. I think the overall chances of severe weather will be pretty low with this system as it does track through the region. Eventually going to Tuesday into Wednesday, that little low pressure system will move a little bit to the east. That may spur up an isolated tornado potential, maybe in East Texas on Wednesday. It is pretty early, though, to kind of give specific details on that. Eventually heading to late Wednesday into Thursday, those showers and storms will eventually move down to the south and east, and we will eventually most likely dry out for most of the region heading into either Friday or Saturday, with maybe just an isolated shower or storm chance still existing. All right, let's get into the rainfall totals. There's been a lot of computer models throwing different numbers at us. I'm going to kind of give you my estimate as well as what other computer models are showing. So beginning with the highest and most unreasonable amount is the European model. It is showing between 4 inches as high as almost 18 inches over in Tyler, Texas. So it's a wide spectrum that we're looking at with at least the European model. If we hop over to something slightly more reasonable, this is the National Weather Service blend of models. It's showing between about 6 to 10 inches, but that's more of a widespread threat. I don't expect this either. Eventually, as we go through the ensembles, some computer models show between 4 to 6 inches. My most reasonable amount is probably going to be the GFS model at this point. It is showing between 2 to maybe 4 inches of rain. I can't rule out some isolated amounts, though, as high as 8 to 10 inches of rain. That's not out of the question, but I do not think we're going to see as much as 16 to 18 inches of rain. That does seem a bit absurd as of right now, but I definitely can't rule out that we do see some locally or heavier amounts closer to 8 to 10 inches. But again, most of the region will see between 2 to maybe 4 to 5 inches of rain. Looking at the temperatures, by the way, heading into tomorrow, the temperatures across the region in the low to mid 90s. However, that will change as early as late Sunday. Temperatures dropping into the 80s off to the north, low 90s across the Metroplex. Monday is the coolest day of the week in the upper 70s along the Red River, low 80s in the Metroplex. Eventually heading into Thursday of next week, we'll see temperatures for the most part in the mid to upper 80s. So it's going to still stay fairly nice across the entire area over the next several days. All right, let's hop into the tropics real quick. We do have a potential tropical cyclone just south of Texas, actually. This is just east of Mexico. It will move off to the northwest. There are tropical storm warnings in effect for portions of southern Texas, so this will be a system to watch very closely. It will be moving off to the northwest, so it may make landfall in Texas, but it's more likely than not to make landfall over in portions of Mexico. So here's a look at my track, guys. Of right now, you can see it'll most likely become a tropical storm tomorrow, and eventually going closer to the evening hours, it will likely make landfall in Mexico or either in extreme southern Texas as a tropical storm with sustained winds around 45 to 55 miles per hour, and eventually making landfall. It might bring some significant rain. Beyond the rain chances, though, it should be pretty minimal. As of right now, we're not going to look at a whole lot of storm surge or wind damage. It's primarily just going to be a rain threat at this point, so that's my main concerns as of right now for those that might be in South Texas. All right, let's hop into the 7-day forecast, and as I mentioned before, temperatures are going to be fantastic over the next 7 days. Hardly a 90-degree day in sight, by the way, besides tomorrow. You can see Saturday of next week is our next chance for maybe a 90-degree day, so it's going to be a fairly nice week overall. Highest rain chances will be Monday and Tuesday. Medium rain chances on Sunday as well as Wednesday and maybe Thursday, and then Friday and Saturday the chances will dwindle as we head into maybe a little bit more of a dry pattern. All right, make sure to hit the like button down below, subscribe if you're not already. This forecast is brought to you by Platinum Contracting and All Dents Repair.